Hello and welcome back to another movie review, guys. Now that's right, today we're back with the brand new Amazon released movie, The Tomorrow War. So this film is directed by Chris McKay. It stars Chris Pratt, J.K. Simmons, Yvonne Sadavatsky. I apologise if I'm pronouncing that wrong because I definitely am. And it tells the story of a bunch of soldiers who are contacted by the future, their kids, their grandkids, that there is a war going on, they're losing, and they need the support of past versions of themselves to try and win this war, because if they do not win this war, it's going to mean the extinction of the human race. Yeah, so this film, I was a bit skeptical. It was a bit of a big budget film, you know, when you got a big lead guy in like Chris Pratt in a big sci-fi movie, you tend to think it's going to go to the cinema. I know that we're living in a very strange world nowadays with COVID, but with cinemas starting to reopen, I thought this is one that, you know, if you looked at it from a distance, you'd probably say that's one that probably would make it to the cinema, but it didn't. Gone to Amazon Prime, so I was a bit skeptical going into this. I was thinking it might potentially be another Army of the Dead scenario where it looks big and looks grand, but really it's a very flat, generic movie. But this film, it was a bit better than that, I thought. You know, don't get me wrong, this film didn't blow me away or anything. There's definitely problems with it. But I think this film held its own. The story was quite interesting. I thought the whole time travel part of it was very well done. And I want to say the monster design, I loved. I thought it was really great, really original. Because every now, you know, the thing is, monsters have been done to death in movies now, you know. It's a very popular thing. Whenever you see a monster in a movie, you can always go, oh, that looks like that from that, or, you know, it looks a bit like that. These monsters actually felt very original looking. They were actually quite creepy, and the way that, how gruesome they could be at times, I thought was really awesome as well. Character-wise, I think Chris Pratt's character, Dan Forrester, I think, his character was pretty good. I like the whole dynamic with his family, with his wife and his child. The relationship with his father, I thought was okay, I guess. A lot of the other side characters are kind of expendable. They're there to shoot aliens, and some are there to get killed by aliens. You know, it's what you sort of expect from this kind of movie. An issue I had, I suppose, was dialogue. I thought the dialogue was a bit patchy and could have been touched up a bit, especially at the start of the movie, like the opening monologue bit before the title comes up, where you see the future humans come through. I thought the dialogue there was really cheesy, and I was really worried about the film because I was a bit like, uh-oh, this is really not a good start. But it does pick up from there. I like the build-up as well through the first act of the movie. I think that does a great job. It doesn't just chuck you into the action. It actually does build a bit of suspense of like, I actually can't wait to get to the future to see what this is like. And yeah, I thought it you know, it ended really over the top, like a lot of sci-fi films. But it was fun still. Fun. It was a fun watch. It was a little bit predictable at times. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow in terms of you've got the time travel aspect to it. Well, of course, the Live, Die, Repeat's the reliving the same day. But this sort of has similar feelings at time, this movie. And then the ending really reminded me of it, where you got your core team that just sort of goes in and does a lot of the heavy lifting at the end. But yeah, I mean, The Tomorrow War, it was better than I expected. As I said, there's definitely problems. The runtime, it doesn't warrant it. The dialogue is very patchy. Some of the acting is kind of, you know, it's just sort of generic. This film doesn't do anything great, but it doesn't really do anything too wrong, I don't think. It's a fun time. It's going to kill 2 hours for you. I'd recommend it. It's one of the better straight-to-streaming films I've seen throughout 2021. Yeah, I'm going to give The Tomorrow War a 6.5 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. Well done, Tomorrow War. You surprised me. You're better than I thought you'd be. So guys, have you seen The Tomorrow War? If you have, let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the movie. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching as always, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video. And as always, I'll see you next time for another video. Bye-bye.